Hey everybody, my name's Kara Allen, and I wanted to take a second and talk about the Xfactor Plus multivitamin tonight. I am a Plexus ambassador, and these statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. So I wanted to take a minute and talk about the new Xfactor Plus and how it is different from the original version called the Xfactor. And you might have seen my video on the Xfactor, and so some of this will sound familiar because it's not a completely new product, it's a reformulation, and so a lot of it still applies. So first off, there are 4 things that make the Xfactor Plus different than any other multivitamin out there. 1, it's methylated. 2, it has aloe. 3, it has the New Zealand blackcurrant berry in it. And 4, this is what's new, it now has our proprietary microbiome activating complex. Yeah, try saying it 3 times fast. All right, so basically, I want to go through each one and just kind of talk about why it's special. So the first thing is methylation. Why is it important? Basically, methylation is the process that your body converts synthetic vitamins into their absorbable or bioavailable form. For example, folic acid is synthetic, and your body has to use methylation to convert it into folate before it can absorb it. So if you just take folate, your body can skip that process and you absorb it better and faster. The other problem is that 60% of us in this country have a gene mutation called MTHFR, where we can't do that conversion process. And so you take a vitamin and you just waste it. You just pee it out because your body can't actually absorb it and use it. So again, bioavailable, always better. When I started Plexus, I started because I was having a lot of trouble with my hormones. I knew they were really out of balance. And I was also having some trouble with absorption, with nutrient absorption. I just had some labs drawn, and I had found that my iron was really low. My iron stores were gone. My calcium was really low. My parathyroid was working overtime. It was really high. And my vitamin D was super low. So I started Plexus, pretty skeptical actually. I didn't think it would work. And so when I had my labs drawn a few months later, I was really surprised that it had. And basically my iron had come up into a normal range. My iron stores were building. That was huge for me. My vitamin D was normal, low, but normal. It was still in a normal range. And then the cool thing was that my calcium was normal and my parathyroid was normal. So basically my parathyroid had been high because it was working overtime, running throughout my body, trying to find calcium distill from my bones and other areas to have enough calcium to complete the metabolic processes that it needed to. So that was nice that it was no longer working overtime. It wasn't stilling it. My body was working like it should. And I felt good. So I really started to decide, okay, I want to look into this more. Why did this work and what's so great about this multivitamin? Because I had taken other vitamins and they really hadn't worked. All right, so that was the first thing I found, was that methylation was really important. 2, aloe. Aloe is just cool. We just all know how great aloe is for, say, a burn. You apply it topically, and it's been proven that it increases healing by 121%. So imagine if you were to take it internally, and what it would do for a damaged gut lining. Basically, that's what Plexus was considering when they decided to add it to their multivitamin. And so basically they came up with a patented aloe blend that was 30 years in the making, that's been proven to help aid absorption. And the reason why is that 1, it has the whole leaf and the gel in there. Both play important roles. And it's very effective because it's a very high quality. In fact, it's the highest grade of aloe found in the entire world. The FDA regulates products that say they have aloe in it and says you have to have a certain amount of aloe before you call it an aloe product. We have 5 times that amount. So we have lots of aloe and we have a really high grade of aloe, which makes it super effective. The other thing aloe does is that it's sticky. And so it really kind of goes through your gut and it just kind of picks up all the different nutrients and vitamins along the way and it just escorts them over to where they need to be. Super cool. So they did some studies, independent by Duke University, and they found that when they took our aloe and they combined it with vitamin C, absorption of vitamin C increased 300%. When they combined it with vitamin E absorption increased 369%. And when they combined it with the B complex vitamins, absorption increased 396%. Very cool. They actually did a study with some cancer patients too that were terminal. They were given 3 to 6 months to live. And they gave them the Xfactor 3 times a day. Well, 4.5 years later, they found that 2 were in complete remission. They were supposed to have died, remember, 3 to 6 months. 7 showed reduced amounts of cancer. 22 had their cancer growth stabilized. So it wasn't going away, but it wasn't getting bigger. So they added 19 more people to the study, and 2 years later, they realized that not one had died. Why? Because our aloe blend has been shown to promote high levels of oxygenation in the cells. And when you oxidate cancer cells, they die. They cannot survive. They can't metastasize. So pretty cool. All right, so the third thing, let's move on to the New Zealand blackcurrant berry. This is basically the Mac Daddy of all antioxidants out there. It's better than blueberries. They actually measure different fruits on a scale of 2 to 12 for their potency, and the New Zealand blackcurrant berry is 12.5. So the blueberries around 8. So it's really a great antioxidant to really promote health and anti-aging throughout your body. The New Zealand blackcurrant berry is naturally high in vitamin C and your vitamins B5, B6, and B1, but it's also naturally high in iron, copper, calcium, phosphorus, manganese, magnesium, and potassium. So remember how my iron came up? On the original Xfactor label, they didn't have iron listed because it was naturally found in the New Zealand blackcurrant. It wasn't added to the vitamin. But that's why my iron came up, because it was getting the iron from the New Zealand blackcurrant berry. Okay, so the fourth thing, our proprietary microbiome activating complex. What is that? It's basically a really powerful polyphenol blend that promotes and protects your gut microbiome. So what are polyphenols? They are basically just micronutrients that are found in our diet, and they help to play a role in preventing degenerative diseases such as cancer and cardiovascular diseases. So they're really important to have. They're studying them a lot more, as well as just the microbiome of your gut in general. So basically, the microbiome activating cell in our Xfactor Plus means that it's been shown to activate and support good gut microbes by an independent and scientifically validated in vitro human gut microbiome simulation study. What that means in short is it was a really good, best of the best studies that you could do. And that study found that the Xfactor Plus reduced ammonium levels by 18% in your gut. Really good. It increased lactobacillus, a great microbiome, or microbe, by 1,500% or 15 times. So think of this of lactobacillus. Think anti-aging and repairing the gut wall, and it aids in metabolism. Super cool. It increased bifidobacterium, another great microbe, by 200% or 2 times. And again, think vitamin production, repairing the gut, aiding metabolism better. All right. And then it increased Akkermansia, another good microbe, by 900% or 9 times. And Akkermansia really plays the biggest role in your metabolism. So again, that's working 900% better. All right, so in general, they found that Xfactor Plus promotes health from head to toe. You have improved mental clarity and concentration. It supports eye health and night vision. It supports healthy thyroid, strong bones, healthy nerve and muscle function. It helps maintain a healthy heart. It supports a healthy immune system. It promotes healthy hair, healthy skin, hair, and nails. It protects against the free radical damage. And so overall, in general, these are the things that stood out to me. It boosts your energy levels. It manages your fatigue. It improves your mood. This is what their study proved. It's been shown. It boosts your metabolism, and it reduces your hot flashes if you're plagued with those. How cool is that? All right, so basically, it's not just a multivitamin. It is 4 products in one. Really good methylated vitamins and minerals. It's got an aloe blend, blackcurrant, and good microbes, all working together to get you healthy, keep you healthy, and increase your vitamin and nutrient absorption from your supplements, but as well as from your diet. So again, I think everybody should try out the Xfactor Plus. You might as well try it and compare it up against the one you're using, and then see what you find, because I was pleasantly surprised. So I hope that helps. Have a great night.